Scott Stansbury and his family have been working this 400-hectare corn and wheat farm for 5 generations. And like their commitment to farming, their political views have also changed little.
There's a lot of business in the state. It's agricultural, it's conservative. There's a lot of electoral votes up for grab. And I think that amount of electoral votes could sway the election.
He hasn't decided which candidate he'll support. Still on Tuesday, when the Republicans and Democrats hold their presidential nominating contests, Scott says he'll vote, like so many in this part of Ohio, for a conservative candidate.
But Ohio's population isn't primarily rural. In fact, 2/3 of the state's residents are concentrated in cities. And many vote on the opposite end of the political spectrum.
Hello, this is Danny calling from the Bernie Sanders campaign alternative.
Raja Sandor is one of them. He grew up in a rural part of the state, but moved to the city as a young man. He says the move helped shape his political views. He'll vote for a Democratic candidate because he believes the party's platform is more inclusive.
You have to look across the aisle and you see an entire party that's still widely discriminatory against minorities, against women, against people with disabilities. America is a very diverse place now. It's a place that's filled with a number of different ethnic groups.
These polarizing political interests are what make Ohio one of a handful of what's known in the U.S. as swing states. When it comes to how residents will vote, it's often too hard to predict. So candidates battle for the support of each and every voter. But lately, Ohio has become a political battleground for another reason. Over the weekend, a protester stormed the stage at a Republican rally for Donald Trump. It's one reason the governor of Ohio, Republican John Kasich, is hoping the state's primary is where he'll finally establish himself as the alternative candidate.
A lot of the national Republicans have been asking him to get out of the race, and he's been saying, I can't do that. I'm the only person that can win Ohio. And if I don't win Ohio, then Trump's got the nomination.
Trump's surge in support is one reason why Republicans and also Democratic candidates have spent millions in recent weeks reaching out to Ohio voters. In a state with such divergent views, they know a win will come down to turnout and which candidate can best convince Ohio residents to vote. Kimberly Helgett, Al Jazeera, Columbus, Ohio.